G'day everybody, welcome back to Starfield. We are aboard Azure 1, but we are on the planet Androphon, which is where our base is located, and we've essentially come here because we're picking up some aluminium to be delivered to Hope Tech, but I sort of couldn't really figure out how to transfer stuff in storage that we've got in the base into the ship until very recently, actually. So at the beginning of this episode, we're going to spend some time revamping the base just so that we can do material transfers a little bit quicker, but also we'll spend some time just decorating our outpost as well. Not the entire place, mind you, because we don't have all of the resources necessary for that, but we'll get a small chunk of it done. Make the place look a little bit nicer and livable and functional. So yeah, that's going to be on the cards to begin with. As usual, I'll probably speed up some of the footage there. But I guess just to cover off the first section of that, I'll be building the structure that should sort of let us transfer materials across to the ship. So you'll see me do that first, and then we'll decorate the actual outpost itself. So yeah, enjoy. I'll be back. Alright guys, so we are back again here in real time, and as you can see, we have decorated the first room of the base, and I guess the concept that I'm going for is some form of a reception or a lobby of some kind. Obviously this is not really a hotel or anything like that, but still, a lot of offices have this kind of area, like a initial sort of space that guests visit before they sort of go to the rest of the facility. Now, I'm not entirely sure if guests are supposed to be around in the rest of the facility. I have put a warning sign there to say that beyond this point, we only have employees, or employees are only allowed through here. And yeah, I'm thinking this next space, when we get around to it, that is, we're going to create some kind of an office space where we'll have different cubicles and the like. I will actually make some areas that are a little bit more functional, like maybe have like workbenches and stuff like that at some point, but we'll get to that at a later date. Alright, so in terms of what we're going to do next, I figure, as per my comments in the previous episode, we might take a quick look at the very, very long list of activities that we've accrued. At the very least, we're going to try and put a dent in this. Hopefully we'll pick up a few new quests at the end of it. I'm guessing, well, most of these activities are going to essentially result in different forms of quests. Hopefully there are going to be some interesting ones. So I'm not entirely sure how we go about this, whether or not I should just go down the list from the very top, or if I should just maybe do a random selection, or is there a way to tell what's oldest? I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, we should maybe go for maybe randomizing this whole thing. So we do have a few conversations with the people in Constellation. Maybe we'll check out at the very least one of them. Maybe we'll start with Sam and see if we can assist him with something. I don't know if he just wants to have a chat, or if there's anything else that we need to do. Now, if we're having a chat with Sam, though, he should just simply be on the ship. So there's that. Let's just check this thing out. So this is basically our... Yeah, there we go. It's transfer container. I was struggling trying to remember the name of this particular building. So for some reason it's saying that it only has helium. I wonder if maybe it's maxed out, and that could be the reason why. But if we go and transfer, I think what we should be able to do is then look at, yeah, moving things around to the Azure or whichever ship we're using. I believe we should also be able to check things from here. So if we go to cargo hold, yeah, here we go. So we've got Androphon Outpost 1, and yeah, we should be able to just shift it around these resources when we actually need to shift it around. So if we take all of this and then go to Azure 1, we should then be able to... Oh, actually, sorry, our inventory, we should be able to then go to... hang on. Or maybe it immediately transfers it to the ship. Let's just look for helium there. Yeah, we've got 230 helium now. Probably not the best thing, because our ship is running out of space now. Our ship actually has a lot of different materials on it. So I probably do want to spend some time seeing what we can craft with all of this stuff that we've accrued over the many episodes of this game. But anyway, we won't focus on that just yet. I'm just sort of emptying that out to hopefully let this thing regain some of the other resources, particularly the aluminium. But let me just double check that that's happening, because obviously I'm going to be a little bit disappointed if it wasn't happening correctly. Is there a way to remove the output link? Yeah, I mean, it is saying that we are connected here, so it should be okay. You'd hope. Let me just check on our containers here. I mean, we've got plenty of iron sitting in here. Plenty of beryllium. And plenty of aluminium sitting in here as well. I mean, I could take all of that and simply... Oh yeah, there we go. Helium's banking up again. I don't know why it's just helium though, and not other stuff. Or I wonder if you can only transfer one thing at a time, which would be kind of weird, to be honest. Store all. Then if we go to transfer container and pick this up. Yeah, okay, so... Oh, okay, that's because we're working off of this current sort of transfer session. I don't exactly want to do that. I want to do it from the ship menu. Yeah. I would definitely say that the game could have done a little bit better with how to manage resources to try and make it a little less tricky, a little bit more straightforward, if that makes sense. I think that's moved things to the ship now. So let me just take a look, make sure that our inventory doesn't have resources. Yeah, I think it's definitely on the ship. So at some point we should go to Hope Tech, drop off some more aluminium, but we'll do that later. I'm just really worried that this thing is not picking up the resources that it needs to. And I would like to focus on the aluminium, so let me just do one last thing here, which is I'm gonna actually remove the structure. That should get rid of all of the connections, and then we'll just rebuild it. So there we go. Yeah. One thing that I'm not really a fan of is the inability for us to really to snap buildings together unless it's something like HABs and stuff. The HABs do snap because they sort of need to connect to each other. But, you know, some of these other buildings like, you know, solar panels and stuff like that, it would be nice if you're building the same type of building that it would, you know, snap like a grid or something like that, just to make things tidy. I'm sure there's a mod for it somewhere out there, but anyway, let's create the output link. I'm just trying to remember which one's aluminium, to be honest. I think this is aluminium. No, beryllium. So maybe... Yeah, okay. This last one's aluminium. So what I'll do is I'll actually move that across. Yeah. And I think that's the only connection that I'm gonna make for now. That way Yeah, we'll be able to grab aluminium pretty quickly from the transfer container. Alright, cool. So we're ready to set off and do actual side quests and stuff. Let's have a chat with Sam, see what he wants, and then we'll go from there.
Freestar Rangers. You did their dirty work and then some. So how'd you feel wearing the badge?
I felt really good. I enjoyed the work.
Well, good on you. It takes a certain type of person to thrive there. Me, I never cared much for being a ranger. Too many of them try to force the world to be only black and white when it's anything but. Take Ron Hope. I mean, the guy's a legend. Before him, Polvo was a desperate, depressing place. Everything he did was to keep his people employed, to keep Hope Tech standing in a backstabbing world of megacorp politics.
Sounds like you really admire him.
He's one of the great Freestar Collective success stories. So, yeah, I might be a fan. Tough call on what to do with Ron Hope. Taking his hush money wouldn't have sat right with me. But I wonder what's gonna happen to Hopetown without him.
People died. Mr. Hope had to face justice for what he did.
I think Paxton Hall went out of control. But no doubt Ron Hope bears some responsibility. As much fun as it is being a ranger, I hope you can start focusing on Constellation business. There's plenty of mysteries left in the good old Milky Way to discover.
Alright. And
You've got something for me?
that seems it. So I don't think we need to speak to Sam anymore. But we do need to speak to Sarah. So we might as well get that out of the way since Sarah's just over here. Sarah?
Ron Hope was a real piece of work, was...
Okay, she's not gonna turn around. She's gonna stand like that, looking at us all suspicious. Okay, I was hoping to exit out of this conversation and actually speak to her from the front, but anyway. Actually, I felt bad for the guy.
Oh, don't tell me his bleeding heart plea for mercy got to you. He held innocent people with little regard, treating their lives like numbers on a balance sheet. It's an absolute disgrace.
Ron Hope had a lot of weight on his shoulders.
Oh, really? Is that supposed to give him some kind of immunity from being a decent human being? Letting him off the hook would have been a terrible injustice.
No, I agree with that, but... It's a shame that the well-being and livelihoods of hundreds of Hope Tech employees are now in jeopardy.
While that's true, it certainly doesn't excuse the blood that he has on his hands.
If I've learned anything from this, it's that money isn't everything.
No, it certainly isn't. Especially when it comes at the expense of human lives. Well, I think I've lectured you enough. Thanks for taking the time to listen to me.
Okay. I guess a lot of our companions have some opinions on how we dealt with Ron. One thing that I am thinking about doing, guys, is when we get the chance, and provided that it's not stealing, I do want to pick up a few knickknacks here and there. Not too much, obviously, because we don't have the space for it in our inventory most of the time, but it'd be good if we could have some things to actually decorate that lobby that we've just created. But anyway, let's take a look at the list once more. I'm particularly looking out for how to find myself some small pot plants, guys, because I feel like we need a bit of greenery and a few different areas dotted around. So we'll see how we go on that front. So Manaya Adams, I have no idea who this person is, and there's no exact description of why we need to talk to Manaya Adams, but we'll find them and we'll talk to them, and we'll see where things take us. So let's get a move on. Actually, I don't even need to go to the cockpit for that, do I? So let's just fast travel here. Apparently it is in Neon, so let's go there. Alright, looks like it might be the Astral Lounge? Can't remember if that way is the Astral Lounge or if it's Ryujin Tower. Astral Lounge it is.
This place is insane!
Hey, you wanna dance?
Manaya Adams.
Yes. What is it?
What brings you to Neon?
I'm in town for business. My client leaves a mess, I clean it up.
How do you like Neon?
It's the world's most exotic accident. They found the drug in the fish oil, of all things. But oil is an old story, one of grease and flame. The grease turns the wheels of commerce, and the flame attracts the moths. So be careful walking these streets, my delicate little insect. Venture too close, and you'll burn your wings.
Who are you calling the insect here? I bet I could take you on pretty easily. Business? What do you... hang on, what do you do for work?
I'm an independent contractor, working for some very wealthy clients. They open deals, I close them.
Independent contractor, like assassin? Is there anything I can do for you?
There might be. I originally came here to complete a business deal, but the client, in a fit of foolishness, decided to close on their own. Rather than dispose of the evidence properly, they left it in a warehouse. Real amateur stuff. So there are some loose ends that need tying, and I prefer a third party handle it. Would you be interested?
I need more information than that. What am I doing exactly?
It's a simple job. I need you to pick something up and sell it. Giving you any more information would be unwise.
I wonder if they're making me like a fall guy. Sure, I'll take the job.
Cheers. We'll split my rate 50-50. For a job like this, I'm being more than generous. You'll find the merchandise in a locker in the warehouse behind Neon Tactical. Gangs in Ibside often use that area to peddle their sunshine and lollipops, so if shit's puckaroo, you'll have to improvise. Once you secure the merchandise, sell it to Coleman Lang at the Trade Authority, so it's part of their regular inventory. Return here when the job is done.
Alright. Dirty laundry. Pick up the merchandise. I'm guessing it's like contraband. So let's do it. Am I still wearing my business suit? I think I might be. Let me just quickly check on that. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I really want to be wearing the business suit all the time. I think our persuasion chance is already pretty up there. Plus, we're always getting sourced. So, I think that should do it. I guess if we absolutely know that we're going to be dealing with some really challenging persuasion, and that we need that extra little bit of help, we could wear the business suit. I'm not sure if I really want to just wear a UC jumpsuit though. I'll probably pick up something different from our ship in a moment. We need to go to Ebside?
Don't make me jump.
Okay, so we've just completed our weightlifting challenge there. I wonder if we could put in another point into weightlifting, because I think it'd be good if we can just take the max level, carry another 100 or another 50 kilograms, I suppose. But, or actually no, it is an extra 100 kilograms, I think.
Not sure how much longer I can survive.
Now, I'm not sure if we're going to actually run into any trouble here picking up this merchandise. What I am worried about is getting caught by Neon security for having something that we shouldn't have. Is it in this warehouse, or... I think it might actually be in the warehouse. Don't think I can get up there. Still got a whole bunch of dead disciples. No. Okay. Okay, here we go. Game is actually telling me where to go. I'm just not following properly. Warehouse 03. Okay, we were in here before. Yeah, okay, there's definitely still some more
All right, what is it?
disciples. Owen Dexler is still here. I guess
You're here to report a crime, you're gonna have to deal with it yourself. Neon Security's all booked up for the day.
first time I've heard of a security agency being booked.
Then it's your first time being in Neon. Right now, I'm dealing with a stabbing in Ebside, a junkie ready to toss himself off the platform, 2 robberies, and a stripped spaceship. So unless you're here to tell me that the trade tower is about to fall into the ocean, it can probably wait, right?
If you're so busy, why don't you get some help?
Whoa, listen to the genius over here. What a good idea. I know what I'll do. I'll walk over to the edge of the platform and yell really loud for volunteers down at the ocean. Maybe some chasm bass will sign up. In case you haven't noticed, we don't exactly ask the Freestar Collective for help. We do things on our own.
The trade tower is about to fall into the ocean?
Why don't you cut the crap, okay? If you're deliberately trying to waste my time, I have no problem throwing you into one of our cells. Look, you've already wasted too much of my time, so why don't you take off and deal with your problems on your own?
You willing to talk to me, or what?
I don't know. You willing to pay me or what?
1,000 creds. I mean, I don't even know why I'm needing to speak to this guy, but sure, here.
Hey, look at that. My schedule just cleared up. I actually have plenty of time to talk. Amazing. What do you want?
Okay, is Aurora important to the city?
Important? Aurora is the lifeblood of Neon, and anyone that disagrees is either delusional or a liar. Bayou is literally pulling gold out of the sea. He's got everyone hooked on the stuff and has a stranglehold on the prices. The man's a genius. He actually had enough clout to convince the entire Freestar Collective that a highly addictive narcotic can be legalized. And between you and me, I don't even touch the stuff. But I'll be damned if I don't enjoy the money it brings in.
So what's the deal with Administrator Bayou?
Neon is Bayou's house. Nothing happens in the city without his blessing. Doesn't matter if you're a sewer rat or a millionaire, you answer to him just the same. And you better answer with cash, or he won't lift a finger. Screw with a guy or try to complain to a higher authority, and I can personally promise to you that he'll make you disappear. But if you're pulling in cash and you're smart enough to let him shave a little off the top, he'll look the other way.
Is Neon Security the law around here?
Sorry, I've heard Neon Security called a lot of things, but never the law. I guess you could say we enforce the rules just enough to keep the city from falling apart. But we're really here as Bayou's private army. You can find the Freestar Rangers in the city, but they're smart enough to keep their heads down and their hands clean. If you're looking for law and order, you're not gonna find it in Neon.
Okay.
Watch yourself. I have my eyes on you.
So I guess I paid him just to have a chat with him. Which is a real shame, but that's fine. It was only 1,000 creds, so nothing we can't recover from. I guess if we hadn't already done the Ebside stuff, these guys would still be around and we might actually have a bit of a fight on our hands, but... Ooh, okay, discarded side star. I guess it's... It's just like evidence or something like that. This weapon's been used to kill someone. And we're getting rid of the evidence. Potentially. I wonder if we can actually just report it in. Get some people arrested. I sure hope that we're not being watched or anything like that and confronted by like Neon Security or anything like that. I want to offload this as soon as possible.
This better not be a waste of my time. Yeah? Buying, selling, or moving?
Okay, that was a very weird interaction there. Well, good day to you too.
Alright, smartass, let's cut the bullshit. You either walked into the TA to buy some goods, sell some goods, or have some liberated goods taken off your hands for a reasonable price. So, instead of wasting my time making me explain how the business world works, let's get a move on.
Ah, okay, pleasant. Very pleasant. You don't seem to be afraid of getting caught.
Getting caught? By who? Neon Security doesn't give a crap, and the Freestar Rangers here are a joke. Look, let's stop playing games. We both know what I'm talking about. Now, what'll it be?
I was wondering if you'd be interested in this side star. Oh, actually, how does the TA manage to stay off of the Freestar Rangers' radar?
Hey, I'm not here to rattle any cages. We get along just fine. As long as I stay out of their business, they stay out of mine. On the rare occasion that I've run into something that's red hot, Ranger Price swings by as a follow-up, we put our heads together and figure it out. It's never really been a problem. You can ask him if you like.
Yeah, I'm wondering if you're interested in this side star.
Not a bad gun. Good balance, weight. Allied Armaments is a UC company, but their stuff is military grade. But that is not the issue here. That gun is hotter than a frying pan full of fish grease. I'm not giving you anywhere near market rate.
Alright. That's fine. 500 creds.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Sweet. And no, I don't think I want to work for the Trade Authority.
You done here?
They all seem like
Time to
pricks,
move on.
so no. Except for that one guy in Sidonia who seems quite friendly all the time. But I'm not too impressed with the Trade Authority so far.
Hi! Having fun?
What now?
I sold the merchandise to the Trade Authority.
Then my client can finally relax. He's a very tense man, you see. Tried to smile once, years ago, and didn't like the fit. But I digress. Here's your payment, as promised. Enjoy the rest of your time here in Neon.
Okay. So we can continue to actually work for this person. Do you have any more jobs for me?
Yes, but I never work with the same client twice. Call it a personal rule.
Okay, cool. Well,
Cheers.
maybe no then. Maybe there's no additional work that we can do with her. Well, at least that's one decent-ish side quest that we managed to pick up from our activity list. Why don't we'll randomly select here. Visit the London landmark on Earth. Okay. Actually, that's interesting. I have been meaning to visit Earth. We haven't exactly visited Earth even a single time since we've started this playthrough, and surely there must be some interesting things going on down there. So, yeah, let's head back to the ship.
Hey, enjoy your...
And let's make our way to Seoul. In fact, can I actually just go there from here? I probably can. Yep, let's go to Earth. We're gonna have to do a few jumps here, but let's go to Sakharov first. Actually, might not be a bad idea to go to Narion first, and drop off some aluminium. So let's go to Hope Town. I'm sorry, this is not the right place. This is where our base is. My bad. Hope Tech is... Actually, I think the easier way is to do Dry Dock Blues. Yeah, let us just empty out a little bit of the cargo hold. It's not going to be too much, but still.
I don't want to hear any complaints. Keep an eye on your valuables.
If you get I have hours of invoices to go over, so... Oh, let me see your manifest. We'll unload that from your ship right now.
Alright, deliver 856. Alright, I reckon maybe a couple more deliveries and we should be done. A couple more, or maybe even one more, depending on how long we wait between the visits to Androphon.
Just keep it holstered.
Let's just quickly visit the cockpit and check out the captain's locker. Just want a different outfit. And this UC jumpsuit, I think I'm actually gonna get rid of as well, because that's pretty common, right?
What can I help you with?
Ah, hello.
So, let's see. Let's choose something interesting. That's not a bad outfit. First soldier, frontier. Frontier attire looks kind of cool as well. I might sell the prison scrubs, actually. That's probably not something that I really want to be wearing. Using navy fatigues. I think we'll go with the frontier attire. That kind of looks pretty cool. So, let's just switch things around here. Frontier attire. All this stuff. The business suit. The business suit I do want to keep. Let's stash that away. Alright, and I'll just very quickly use the Trade Authority kiosk. Alright, destination, Earth. Let's do it. Dubai landmark. Okay, so there are various landmarks that we can visit. Let's start with the London landmark. Maybe we'll be able to bump into some interesting things. Alright. So it looks like there's only a couple of landmarks, actually.
Starting landing procedure.
Okay. Definitely doesn't look like Earth at all. Okay, we have other visitors. Looks like our Starborn friends have come to pay us a visit. If they do send a search party for us, we'll be ready for them. Visit the London landmark on Earth. I'm guessing it's just over there. I mean, nothing about this place looks like London to me. So yeah, if I remember correctly, the lore says that the Earth lost its atmosphere or something like that. And that's why nothing lives on the Earth anymore. In fact, we might be actually wearing our helmet, right? Like, this is basically a hostile environment now. We'll try and scan the things. Try and, you know, complete the survey of the planet. And we could actually approach the Starborn ship as well if we wanted to. London landmark. There we go. And has that completed the activity? I think it has, potentially. Or maybe not. Maybe we still have to go here specifically. is this thing? London Snow Globe. Okay. So it's some kind of huge building. I can't say I know what building this is in real life. Unless maybe this is fictional. Perhaps maybe the issue here is also that we're visiting while it's still dark. Maybe things look a little bit more recognizable when there's sun. Okay. We'll visit the Dubai site, but before we do that, I sort of want to just check to see if the Starborn are actually out there hunting for us. We'll try and approach their ship, see what happens. And hopefully in the process we'll find the 2 additional minerals that we need to scan. Yeah, I don't exactly see the Starborn from here. I need to get a little bit closer. We're also looking for some mercury, apparently. Awfully big trench here. Just worried about trying to climb back up. Wanna get ourselves trapped. Okay, I just heard something there. I'm not entirely sure if it was a ship descending or something else. I see those Starborn now. I just want to make sure that we get into a good position that we can defend ourselves, whilst also being able to snipe these guys from afar if we can. They love using their solar flare, don't they? So I think these guys, they don't get affected by things like gravity or anti-grav powers, do they? Very cool. Does this thing then just launch, or... Okay, it does actually just stay in place. I wonder if at one point we might actually be able to board one of the ships. Because if that does happen, that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, it does say that it's still inaccessible. Maybe we haven't learnt how to board one of the ships just yet, but... Anyway, we do need to look for a question mark somewhere on this planet. There's something over that way as well. 800 meters. Yeah, why don't we do that first before we move on? That way we can just simply go to the Dubai landmark. So picking up the snow globe, I just want to remember, or hopefully we'll remember that that's something that is unique, and that we'll try and keep that, maybe put it on display somewhere, maybe even in the base. No sign of Mercury anywhere, though. Which is a shame. Okay, apparently we have arrived, but... Okay, it's right in front of us, actually. Hey, that might be it. A rock pile. Oh, okay. This is probably just stuff. Iron. I won't pick it up because I don't want to clutter our inventory. I don't see what we need to scan here. I mean, I could go all the way there, but I'm thinking maybe there's probably going to be another opportunity for us to find this this question mark while we look at the Dubai landmark. So let's travel there. Okay. I mean, that I have seen in real life. Well, not exactly with my own two eyes, but I've never been to Dubai before, except for maybe transferring here and there. I think this is called the Burj Khalifa or something like that. Very expensive hotel. I don't know if it's just a hotel or if it has like offices and stuff like that. Alright, so there's something over there. Some natural formation apparently. So we'll head in that direction as well. We've got a Dubai snow globe. Cool. Excellent. I mean, I don't know why there are snow globes out here in various locations on the Earth. Maybe the last few humans that remained decided it'd be cool to just place some random snow globes here and there. Alright. Let's make our way to this natural formation and hope, cross our fingers, that we'll come across some mercury as well. I'm surprised that there are, you know, no more sites of interest here on the Earth. I would have thought that perhaps maybe there would be like, you know, some research facilities or something like that at the very least, trying to research exactly why the Earth lost its atmosphere. Maybe trying to restore Earth to its former glory, trying to resolve the problem. Who knows? I mean, if I were, you know, one of the scientists of this age, that's probably one of the mysteries that I would have wanted to solve. Okay. Apparently there's iron here, but no mercury. Unknown feature. Might have some luck here. Iron meteorite fragments. Okay. Okay. There are only 2 here. But we need to scan 3 of them. Oh, actually no. That's the last one there. My bad. The meteorite fragmented during impact, creating a trail of scattered debris. Okay, cool. Well, there you go. That's Earth, guys. I'm not entirely sure if I really want to spend some more time trying to look for Mercury. This place seems pretty barren and kind of dull. I was hoping for a little bit more. So I was kind of excited about going back to Earth to explore and see what happened, but it just feels like we're landed on some kind of moon, almost. Not very exciting at all. But anyway, let's get ourselves back to the ship. I think that's going to be the episode as well, guys. When we come back, we'll continue a little bit with looking at the list of activities that we've still got. At least we've put a small dent. But then we'll sort of continue on with some of the main quest lines. I'm not entirely sure which one just yet. We'll play it by ear. But yeah, a little bit of base building at the beginning of this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed that as well. We definitely had you know, a bit of an interesting time designing the space that we want. I'm just hoping that our character actually opens his eyes here for our closing. Okay, no, he's deciding that he's just going to keep his eyes permanently closed for the time being. So, oh, there we go. Alright guys, I am signing out. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true. I'll see you guys in the next one.